What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I am the Wizard of Wall Street, coming at you again with another weekly recap video. And as we go through this challenge to make it to 100,000, we're gonna be vlogging pretty much our weekly returns, good or bad. If they're bad, I'm gonna talk about what I did wrong. If they're good, I'm gonna talk about what I did good. In this video, you can see that we've made about 11% gains on there. And for the month, we were about 39%, almost 2,000. These are the current positions that I am here. I did a call debit spread on Apple, and this is doing pretty well so far. I expect this one to do fairly well. And this one cost me, it was really cheap, really cheap. It's crazy. I'll show you how cheap it is. So it cost me $86. I got this for 86 bucks, guys. Insane. I did a spread on this for 86 bucks. These are what I bought here. I bought the 45 call and I sold at 50 to do the spread. And I think the gain potential on this is like, I can't even remember. I think it's like close to $600 or maybe 400 bucks. Maybe it's like $400 to $600. I can't remember. But for I'm risking 86 to gain that, which is crazy. And I can pretty much try to close out at any time if I get some pretty good gains. And the Apple earnings coming probably I think at the end of I don't even remember. Let's check real quick. Let's check over here. I'm sorry. Wrong one. Here we go. Let's check this. I can't remember what Apple. Okay, here we go. So Apple earnings is coming up on 27 January. So I feel this is gonna push up even more and push my that stock up even further. So. And you can see here this indicator is indicating along. The circle here is indicating that we're in a bullish sentiment, and this triangle is indicating that a continuation of this. So that's a 4 hour. A good indication you can read these is definitely a 2 hour. So here, especially in this 2 hour. So here's this 2 hour. Boom, popped up here, popped up with the signal here, and we still got this nice green here. So. I bought it somewhere like right here somewhere. I missed this indicator. I wasn't even looking for this indicator, but I ended up getting here back when it pulled back a little bit. I saw this little channel here, so I went in and bought in at this channel. I don't know if you can see that channel. I'll show it. See if I can show it to you. Here you go. So I bought in here at this little channel. Right when it hit this bottom, I bought in here with that. So that's how I ended up getting 86, and now it's kind of here pushing up. And I can see it continuing to push up, so especially when this earnings and this Apple. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna go keep going. What we can do is we can look at past earnings. Here we go. So past earnings, it went down a bit, but then right after it shot right up. So that's why on here I had an expiration of mine at 2.5, because if it does that again, if it ends up pushing back, going down. I have a few days for it to push back up, because if you notice back in the past, it pushed down, and then in a few days later, it pushed up. So if it does repeat that process again, we're pretty much still safe and protected. Here again, this earning, right after the earnings, boom, shot up a lot. This is best case scenario. That for me, this is right here. Best case scenario is we get this nice growth here, so we can cash out and maximize our returns. Worst case scenario, pulls back some, and then a few days later it goes up, so we can capitalize again on that. So that's my mindset on that particular stock. The best point of entry would have been right here. If you notice this, look at this, way underbought here. This is not RSI. This is kind of like a MACD kind of thing, but it's completely different. It's completely different than MACD. It's a different indicator. If you are interested in these, the way I have my setup here, let me know in the comments, and I can walk y'all through a tutorial how to set this up exactly in the way I have it. I'm not gonna sell y'all shit. I'm not, that person now. I don't like people who say, "Oh, I'll sell you my indicator." That's bullshit. You can find it all. I don't want to go into a detailed, guide if y'all are really not interested in it. But if y'all are, just leave a comment. Let me know if y'all are, and I can set y'all up with the video, and then I can walk y'all through this and teach y'all, what best time frames. Because I give you this indicator, but if you don't know what you're doing with it, you're not gonna gain anything. So if for me, the way I trade is, I trade on 2 hour. If I'm trading up within a week or two, I want a 2 hour window. If I'm trading a longer, as in like, maybe a month, 45-day window, I want a 4 hour. Because they're going to read differently. You're going to get almost the same thing, depending, like this one you notice here. It still pops down here if you do a 2 hour or 4 hour. This was in November, right? November 24th. Or was it at? Yeah, right here. I think that was it. Let's check. Okay, yeah, see how it's a little bit different. They give you different outcomes, so depending on what you're doing, like the way you trade or the way you're trading, it's gonna indicate which hours and stuff you're gonna be using. Since we're using more of a short window, we're gonna use a 2 hour on this debit spread. But yeah, that's my kind of idea on that one. Now let's go back out of here. As you see, we're up, and then I make a majority of my money. Not even. I mean, I trade stocks, but most majority of my money that I make is selling covered calls. I save I keep aside about $300 to $400 to do call debit spreads. But other than that, most of the time I'm selling covered calls, and I'm selling puts to make money. A lot of people don't find that attractive or don't like that idea, but because people want to make that quick fast money, but that quick fast money can also lead to quick fast losses. And I'm not, even though I'm a risky person, I have majority of my investments are in crypto. And I'm probably up like several, I don't know, with like several 100% maybe on crypto, but let me see, I can show you where mine are. But my thing is, I'm not really. Here's my kind of my portfolio on crypto. For and crypto swings a lot. One day I'm up, 80,000. To the next one I'm down like to, 70, 69,000. And it's like, so I have no problem with those big swings. I don't mind waiting. I think the stock market and especially crypto, if you're not a patient person, you're gonna lose money. That's the number one lesson if you don't know at all. You need patience. There is no such thing as quick, fast gains. People get lucky. Everybody gets lucky once in a while, especially, doing calls and stuff. Everybody can get lucky once in a while. But I guarantee they got more losses than they got wins. You said they have more wins than they got losses? They should be millionaires by now, Wall Street and all these hedge funds and all these corporations should be, headhunting these people, but the truth is, they're they lose money as well, and as long as you can come up with that, as long as you can, be honest with yourself, and get that, then I think you're kind of good in a good standing. These are my stocks that I've invested in right here. Workhorse, CCIV killed it this week, just absolutely killed it, man. I was very happy I got in this. Got in at 16. Got in at what, 1670. Or 1670 was when I bought it in average cost. And it just ran up. Like, people are FOMO'd into this stock like crazy, man. So I'm glad that I got in this one. I got this one cheaper, actually. But, I sold for some profit when it pulled back a bit. Let's see. Yeah, I got in here. Originally at 1481. I sold at 17. It pulled back. Dropped all the way down to like 1630. I waited for it to push back up, and I bought back in there, so I could, kind of collect some gains from there, and then bought back in, and then killed it, man. Absolutely killed it. So I'm glad I got into that one. And got in solo, Ayaro, IDEX, BTU, Mark, Lots. Lots of someone's originally I don't even remember, ACAM, I think, ACAM. This was a merger. Originally was that one, so it turned into Lots. This is going to be, I think this is going to be big. It's going to be like the Carvana, and we see Carvana's like sitting at I think like what, $100, $200, I think. So this is pretty much like Carvana. So I'm hoping I'm gonna hold this one for a long term. Definitely sell cover calls on this one. I don't think it's. Yeah, you can't sell anything. Yeah, you can't sell cover calls on this one yet. But once options are available for this, I'm gonna start selling cover calls on this. So I make some more passive income. Just holding this, bring that price average down some. I wish I got more of this, but I might run out of. I ran out of money. I ran out of my money, but I ran out of capital. So until I get some more, I won't be able to get some more of this. But I do want to trade. Eventually get to 100 where I can do some cover calls, because these cover calls they're no, that's not cover calls. These cover calls here, make some extra money. Make $23, here and there. And those things add up. I mean, it adds up. And I'll do a video of how to find. I'll do a guide pretty soon of how I find high IV puts. How to find high IV stocks so you can sell puts and sell covered calls, and you can make some good money, man. I could give you a quick example of one of them real quick. So here's one of them that I found. All right, check this out. So you go here, you're gonna sell put, and sell the 19. All right, so our collateral is gonna be $200. But check this out. Right off the bat, we're gonna get $78 selling this, which pushes our break-even price down to $1.22. So if this price drops under $2 and we get exercised, our break-even price is $1.22. So as long as this price doesn't go under $1.22, man, we're still good. We're sitting good. But the great thing is, if we do get exercised, the great thing we can do is start selling cover calls. Oh, sorry, I went good. Some information. Start selling cover calls immediately. So you can sell this $3 put here, and you can get $48 again on top of that. So what's that? Let's do some quick calculations. This is insane. It's 200 minus 78. That brings us to $1.22. Minus is 48. That pushes us to 74 cents per share for that. Insane, right? And then on top of that, say we own those 100 shares, right? And we get exercised again on top of this. We get exercised from this $3. It goes to $3.20, but it expires. We're forced to sell. We'll make the difference between this $3 call and this $2 put. That's like over 100% return on our investment off the $200. It's crazy. You're gonna be doing, 74 plus this 48, plus you're gonna get the difference between these two, which is 100. That's $222 profit. Our initial investment was $200. So I mean, it's crazy. We can, and I'll teach you how to find these stocks. And I think this strategy is good, especially if say you don't have a lot of time, and to actively look for stocks, and you just kind of want things to play out. I think selling puts and selling covered calls are going to be your game. They're low maintenance. Depending on the stocks you're looking for, they can be low cost. Some of them are going to be costly depending on what you want. But I can teach you how to find low cost ones just like this to make a lot of money. If you only have $300-$400 in your account, you can, and you don't have a lot of time, I can show you. You can profit off of this. Who else can tell you you're going to make 100% gain in a month off of your money? It's crazy. And if you do say you're doing a call, you're going to be waiting a bit anyways. But then this is guaranteed money. This is guaranteed money coming credited right to your account. This is $75 credited right to your account. Guaranteed. You get it instantly, so you can do something with this money. I would suggest, this is just me, but I would suggest doing try to find good stocks to do call debit spreads. On top of that, you use that money to do call debit spreads, or use that extra money to buy more stock into this if you like this stock or not. But that's just an example of some of the stuff that I do, and you can gain a lot of money from doing this. As long as you got enough patience, and you're not trying to YOLO all in and make the that 10,000% gain in a month, which is highly unlikely. Let's be honest, it's highly unlikely. But yeah, that's just my video, guys. My weekly recap. Sorry, I kind of went all off talking. I usually go into these kind of moods of talking. But yeah, man, that's like I just get excited about learning these things and wanting to teach y'all how to do this, and people who are greedy and try to sell you this information, try to sell you these courses, they're going to teach you and tell you the exact same things that I'm teaching you for free. Don't go out and pay for this stuff. Don't use your money. Don't use they're probably going to charge you like $500 to $100 to $1,000 on these courses. You can invest that $500 to $1,000 and selling, puts and selling, covered calls, buying stocks, and building your money up that way. I don't listen to these these so-called gurus, they're full of crap. But this is my video, guys. I hope you have a good day. I'll make some more videos and guides. I've been more active on TikTok, so I've been posting a lot of 1-minute videos on TikTok and stuff like that. But I'll try to make more videos here, guides here. I'm gonna try to do my more what's in my my more day-to-day stuff of what I'm doing. I have sometimes I'm a little shy when it comes to speaking and stuff, so I try to limit with what I say. But once I kind of get into it and I love what I'm talking about, I kind of get into it. So sorry for my rambling, but you have a good day. You have a good weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday and we can start making some money.